We have a water fuel mixture there, and we want to separate that fuel away from the water, so we get one of those filters, which I have recently found online, which is it's called a water fuel separator filter funnel. Right, I think they're in the States they sell them as Mr. Funnel. But this is made by Clarke, quite a known company in the UK. So basically what I'm going to do is just going to tip this shit through this funnel into that jug and see what we come up with. Zoom out a bit. I am zoomed out. Alright, let's just fucking leave that there. You will like this, John. So, I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, there we go, at the bottom of the jug. As you can see, the fuel is coming out, but no water. How about that, eh? Let's swish it around. Well, there is a bit of water in there actually. So they're not as good as Mr. Funnel, because there is a bit of water in there. So Mr. Clarke, you're not very good, are you? So let's just swish it around. Right. Get me another funnel and tip it back in the bottle. Let's move that over there a second. Let me tip this back in the bowl. Right, so we separated most of the fuel and the water there, but Mr. Clarke, he hasn't. Look at this. There is water in the bottom of that jug. Let me move the camera so you can see it. We still got water in the bottom, so that filter, that water separator, that water fuel separator funnel doesn't work. So I've wasted my money on that. So all you people out there that are thinking of getting one of these Clarke water separators, what does it actually say? For filtering water and contaminants from fuel stored in containers, ideal for use with vehicles, generators, petrol. No. Insert funnel into the item to be filled, keeping it level. Carefully pour fuel around the filter into the funnel. Do not overfill or pour directly onto filter. After dressing. Do not. You're tipping water. You're tipping fuel into a what's it, to fill your mower up or your bike or whatever. Are you gonna? Hang on, I'll just pour it in there carefully so it doesn't touch the filter. Get that fuck out of here. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let me tip that into this and see what else we get out of it. Need to find another bottle. Right, here's another bottle. Let's put that there in a second. There's no water in that bottle. I'm going to just tip it. Creaky old thing this, isn't it? Funnel don't fit in the bottle. It's good, isn't it? Right. The trouble is the fuel don't go up high enough to reach the filter now. Let's move that back a bit so you can see the disaster that's about to happen. Still recording here. Just tip a bit more fuel in this top. There's no water. There's no water that's gone through the second run, but you got water through the first one, and I'm wondering if it's because the water level was up to the filter in the first run, so it would have gone through the filter. And if I tip water in there now, then that should displace the fuel. It should lift the fuel to the surface, so more fuel should come out, but no water. So we'll try that. I have to zoom out, so otherwise you won't see what I'm actually doing. So here I've got some water. What we're going to do is you're going to tip water into the funnel so that the fuel level on the bottom of the funnel rises to reach the filter. We're not going to tip it on the filter, we're going to tip it around the side. Don't let this go now. Just balance in there, look at that. Dangerous or what? So the fuel's coming through. Didn't pour it on the filter itself, and I can see water droplets falling down through that. So this filter is letting the water through. Give you a close up. can see the water dropping through that filter, so that the Clarke's petrol water separator doesn't work. Unless you've only got a little tiny weeny bit of water in the fuel. But it doesn't. It certainly doesn't stop the water coming through. As you can see there, it's just dribbling through and falling to the bottom of that bottle. It's not that great. So this filter would only work if you've only got just a few drops of water, and then what would happen is the few drops of water will sit right down inside this part here and won't reach the filter. But if you've got a lot of water in there which comes up to the filter will just let it go through. So it's not really not that great really. I've got with that much water in the bottle, if I was to filter that off now, then that would filter into this funnel and won't go through into the jug. So now we'll do the same again. We just gently tip that into the funnel, into the jug. And because the water's heavier than fuel, it's just going to sit into that. It's just going to sit into that little fucking lower part anyway. Oh. Shit, there might be too much fuel in there now. So in my opinion, it's just a selling gimmick. If you had a funnel that was this shape anyway, down the bottom there like that, with a filter that goes higher than that, so the filter starts up higher than this little part at the bottom, the water drops down into that bottom part because it's heavier, therefore it won't go through the filter, and then you filter all the water off. And in fact, I've just put that through the filter again, and still inside there's droplets of water down the bottom. So, right, so that doesn't work. Only works a little bit. It doesn't work very well, to be honest. So you probably have to filter it several times in different containers before you can fully get the water out of it. So my marks out of 10, I give that a 0, a big fat 0, because it's not very good. Waste of money. Well, not waste of money, because if you just want to use it as a filter, I suppose it'd be right as a filter, but as a water separator, fuel water separator like it states there, rubbish, doesn't work. So thanks Clarke for that, doesn't work. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't get one of these if you want water fuel separation. Cheers, I'll catch you later, see ya.